Hey guys, and welcome back. It's good to see you today. Hey, today I wanted to run through a really simple idea. This will be one that you guys will be able to put into almost immediate practice, and that's the idea of expanding our pentatonics a little bit. So just making our pentatonics be able to do a little bit more. And to start off with, there's the pentatonic scale has 5 different notes, of course. Penta being 5, and it's 5 notes altogether. And we most often think of the pentatonic in this sort of like position here, which is really good. So there's a couple things that we need to know, and I hit on this on one of my last videos that I did. But a couple of important things on this, first of all, are your bend notes. So that's an important thing. All right, so you see right there in that position, I've got this bend, I've got that bend, and I've got that bend. And the reason I have those particular bends is they all go up a whole step to the next note in the pentatonic. And I think most of you guys would know, like, my old guitar teacher used to call that the pentatonic extension. So if I'm going up, right? So what you have, though, is on either side of this pentatonic, because we have 5 positions, you can go down this pentatonic as well. So knowing that pentatonic is really important. And I'd say when you practice this, just get a loop going or a backing track or something like that, and play through these 2 areas of the pentatonic. But just like this one also has the bend notes, and you're just going to go up to the next note of the pentatonic. So my F is going to go up to G. My C is going to go up to this E flat. So that's going to be a step and a half. And then my G note is going to go up to the B flat, another step and a half. So knowing those bends is really helpful too. So when you start off, then you might play a little bit of a loop. Start off in your regular pentatonic where you feel really comfortable. But then move up into the next pentatonic. And use those bend notes. One little trick I do on this bend, though, is Stevie Ray Vaughan trick, is I'll grab the second string with it. And it sounds really nasty. And this particular bend note, too, because I've got this blue note, I can sometimes just go to this note. All right, so now we got that going. So the next thing you can do is you can go down to the one below it. And John Mayer calls this the pentatonic equator because it's this nice flat. So the pentatonic below it goes like this. And in general, the bend notes that we're going to use are always the bend notes that are on the unwound string, so G, B, and E string. But on this particular one, I've got a couple of different notes. I've got my E flat note that's going to go up to the F because it's the next note in the pentatonic. And then I've got my G note, which goes up to the B flat. And then I've got my B note, which goes up to the E flat, which is kind of hard to bend on a stret. All right, so then, same thing, you'll play back and forth on this pentatonic that you know, and this pentatonic that you might not know quite as well. The next thing you can do on that then, so we've got this pentatonic, and this pentatonic all going on, which is really starting to expand our vocabulary. And I'd say this, you know, it's you know like different riffs in that one, so you want to be able to learn some different riffs in these different pentatonics so that you've got a vocabulary in those pentatonics as well. One thing you can do though is we can always play this blue note. So learning where that blue note is really important on these. To know where to play those ones. Well, you get the idea. So hopefully that'll help you to expand your vocabulary just a little bit. Try the pentatonic that you know. Try the pentatonic you don't know. Play around in both of them. Use some different phrasing with them. And then if you can, try to learn the blue notes, where those are. And hopefully that'll start to expand some of the ideas that you already have and know. And your reach will just get a little bit further on the guitar neck. You'll start to put the guitar neck together just a little bit more. So until next time, God bless.